Hello, this is Sir Stillwater. In this video, I am going to talk about the Virgo project. This is a Space Age Mars Great Building in Forge of Empires, and this is one of two Space Age Mars buildings. There's this and the Stargazer, which I'll be covering in the next video. So if you're interested in seeing that, please consider subscribing. If you're interested in seeing any of the videos in my Great Building series, I have individual videos for every great building and a bunch of other videos as well. So just go over to my YouTube page and you can either peruse and search for them there, or I also have a playlist for all the great buildings if you're interested in just watching the full set of great building videos. So that'll show at the end here. There's also a link down below, and you can also get to that from my page. So that said, and also I think I already mentioned it, but if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Okay, so that said, Virgo Project. Virgo Project is a space age Mars building, as I mentioned. This is looks like an ICBM in the process of launching, maybe. The doors are open in the silo. The missile is protruding above ground level, which tells me that that missile is launching. So, it doesn't say that, but just looking at it for what it is, yeah. So it's a very symmetric looking great building. It's not too big. I think it's only a 5x5. It is very costly though to build. We'll talk about that in just a second. And we'll talk about what you get for that cost and for that real estate. So here it is on the little tile card. Here it is in the wild. It's kind of tucked down, kind of nice and low, so you can kind of put it in front of stuff if you want. It's not going to hide any buildings behind it. And then you get these, what they call the missile launch, and you get a number of those that you use, and you get those on a daily collect. I'll go over all that in just a second, but this is what it looks like. Little you see the little pair of missiles inbound. In this case, I have two attempts left. We'll talk about that. And then what level am I? I am level 5, and at level 5, I have a 28% chance of killing half my enemies at the start of a battle. So, okay, let's jump on over to the wiki and take a look and learn a little bit more. So here I am at the Forge of Empires wiki over at forgeofempires.fandom.com/wiki. No affiliation, just a great resource. Let's see. Construction costs 600, 600, 600, 600, 600. It's getting pretty spendy here now that we're up into the space age era. So your average is going to be 600 of each good to build this 5x5, so it's not taking up too much real estate, which is nice. Nice square building too, which is nice. Connection or rotors required, of course it is. It's a great building, right? And then the production bonus, you're going to get some 24-hour collect coin, and then you're going to get a passive bonus, which is going to be per collect. You have a number of missile launches, which you can use and spend until your next daily collection when you're picking up your coins. So let's talk about what it costs to build it. It is a 90 FP level 1, and at level 1 you get 3 times a 20% chance of knocking out half of the enemies in the first round of a battle, and then you pick up 20,000 coins every day, just on your collect. So, and then we look at a level 10, because I always kind of like level 1, level 10 before you have to start getting extra prints. So you're looking at 1250 FPs to build it. You get 3 by 38% chance. So you have better than a third chance of knocking out half your enemies in the first 3 battles. In the first wave of multi-wave battle, just as an FYI. Okay, and then you also pick up 100,800 coins. As I mentioned in one of my last couple previous videos, I think, that I kind of questioned on coins and supplies and why you would care about those along the way. But when you don't have any coin production buildings and you're dependent on great buildings giving you some coin or some other event buildings or whatever, and you have either regular daily quests or daily events or special events where you have to pick up like piles of coin or piles of supply, that's where I find that can be beneficial in that sense, because you can grab those and fulfill that requirement pretty quick. So we come up here, we take a look. The Virgo Project is a great building in the space age Mars. It talks about it's interesting here on the wiki. It doesn't mention that it's only the first wave of a multi-wave attack. It does mention here also that it doesn't apply for the missile launch does not apply to attacks against neighborhood players or PvP arena, which basically means that it's going to be good for Guild Expedition, Guild Battleground, or Continent Map. And it doesn't mention here, but it is only the first wave because I did a test on that to see how that worked. So that's why I only have 2, because I have 3. I just tested that theory before I started recording this. So, but some people like it, some people don't. I think it's a neat looking building. But and of course I'm building. My goal in this world that I showed is to have all the great buildings in the game. And somewhere along the way, I had the goods and I had the space, and so I went ahead and placed it. And it's handy when you could take out half of an opposing army, especially if you're doing something where you're kind of outmatched. Either you just came into a new era and you're battling your new era with your old era's goods, or your old era's troops. That's where I find this is kind of handy. So that's it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I got more videos coming. I'm working my way through the great buildings, and I'll also be starting to intertwine some other videos, just some other gameplay videos in with these, but I do want to create a full library of great building videos, which I'm getting pretty close. I think I've got 8 left or 7 left, somewhere around there. So it's been a bit of a project, but it's coming together real well. So thanks again. If you like it, please consider thumbs up. If you don't like it, please consider a thumbs down, or leave a comment, or even best of all, subscribe and feel free to watch some more. Thanks. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Bye.